Hello, hello, and welcome back. We're super excited today because we had our actual first food challenge, the Nookie Supreme Burger, double-decker cheeseburger with lettuce, special sauce, and 3 layers of fresh baked bun of mythical proportions. All right, let's get into it and start eating this. So this took place at the Nook in St. Paul, Minnesota. Looks like a little hole-in-the-wall bar. I want to say it's family-owned. One of my buddies, he said his cousin owns the joint. So even though they didn't give you the food for free if you beat the challenge, you did get a sweet t-shirt at the end. So it's still super fun to go in and support these guys. I mean, as you saw on the first screen, the challenge, a couple burgers, double-decker, kind of like homegrown Big Macs, if you will. And then pretty much 2 servings of fries, right? It's like if you got the Nookie Supreme and it came with fries, just times 2 on all of that, and that's the food challenge. So right away, I mean, I just started scarfing into it. We're going nuts. Had to take off the lettuce. I don't have a reason for it. Not sure what the technique is supposed to be, but I feel like getting the meat down first was a must. Because I came in here super excited because, it's my first ever actual food challenge, but also super nervous because, what if I lost in front of all these people? The place was insanely busy. So, again, we're doing another voiceover. Kind of cut out all the background noise and the droning. I think once I get a better setup and we get a little microphone and can maybe get better at editing, we'll get rid of all that background noise for you and you can maybe hear it in real time. But that's for later. For now, I mean, this was so much fun. It was so good. I mean, you can see the cheese just melting off of that middle bun on the second burger. I'm wiggling back and forth in pure bliss. Still nervous. Super scared. Oh my goodness. There's a super sweet old lady sitting across from me at the next table. She's like, "Oh my goodness, are you going to eat all of that?" I was like, "I'm going to try." But don't worry, your burger's probably going to be smaller. Don't get intimidated. Old Bertha. I know they're super friendly. Everybody here was great. The host was great. I don't think he had much faith that I was going to be able to do the Nookie challenge, but he walked by a couple times and his eyes got a little bit wide. So I was like, "Yes, sir. We're doing it." I even ordered a Diet Coke. That's super out of character for me. And I guess we'll see if I go for it or not. I think for this, the water did the job, though. Burger 1 is almost down. Oh my Lanta. It's probably like 2 minutes. A little bit of agua. But I can't express enough how awesome these burgers were. Like, I'm not even a cheese guy, and these things were flooded with cheese. And although it was heavy, it was super yummy. The burgers were perfectly, juicy / cooked well enough to where I'm pretty positive I'm not going to get sick, right? I'm not usually too worried about red meat, but some burger places, they'll just give you half a raw patty and be like, "Here you go." Not here. Everything was cooked to perfection. The special sauce, oh my gosh, I'd probably bathe in that stuff. It was wildly good. I think that would be my only regret, is not asking for more special sauce to just drown this in. It was so yummy. I do need a bigger mouth if I'm trying to eat stuff like this. Everett. Yeah. Those people left. I think I remember hearing them talk about it. Like, "Oh my gosh, that's so big." I don't think they were impressed. But they didn't even stay for the whole thing. Look at that cheese just melt off. I mean, it's still piping hot. God damn, it was so good. Those fries are good too. Oh man, we'll get to those in a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to have the website for the Nook, their actual website, linked in the description. So if you're ever in this, Twin Cities area in Minnesota and you want to stop by the Nook for some burgers, I mean, top tier. I'm sure all their other food is super good too. I'm going to actually head there tomorrow myself just to meet up with a buddy and see what else they got on the menu to try out, because it was that good of an experience. So 2 big thumbs up to the Nook. Oh man, I'm getting hungry just watching this. Now, if I think I'm going for speed, I may have to incorporate a little bit more water in the interim and do like every other bite, just take a little water, help squish it all down. But like for this, I didn't feel like I wanted to water it down because it was just that good. The sweet, salty goodness of the cheese and the sauce and the red meat. Literally my weakness. Trying to convince me to do something. You come with some red meat in hand and I will be submissive, to say the least. Oh yeah, homie walked by and took a peek and I was like, yes sir, we're killing it. I remember that one deep breath specifically because even though I was kind of cooking at this point, I was like, man, I don't know. Because my tummy started feeling a little bit full. Like, you know, when you're like half full, you're like, I could stop eating now and be good. I think I felt that here and I was like, there's still a lot of fries. I don't know if I'm going to do it. So for sure I was worried at this point. Of course, sweating underneath that hat. The hat helps keep the sweat off the food. Good Lord. Temperature hot food kind of cooks my overall body temperature. Pretty sure that's a normal thing, but doesn't help when you're nervous and sweaty and then everything starts going downhill. You start panicking. Mannequin. Even tried a little meditation on the car drive over. I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to eat it all. I'm going to kill this challenge. I'm going to beat it. So I think most of it's probably physical. Like, you got to have the stomach capacity if you're going to do a food challenge, right? But I think there's got to be a mental part to it. Like for my 6-pound salad challenge, I didn't think I was going to do it, and I was right. What is it? Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. I don't believe that applies to everything, but I think it does play a factor when you're trying to eat the food. I will say my hands were outrageously greasy after this. I had to straight up wipe down my steering wheel with Lysol after I got home. Oh yeah. Feeling good? On to the lettuce. We had plenty of practice eating lettuce. That video's not up yet, but you'll see it. That was a struggle bus. Definitely not as fun as eating the burgers at the Nook. But I'll put that one up just so you can see me hate life for about a half an hour. Time-lapsed, of course, so you only have to spend 10 minutes watching me torture myself with 6 pounds of lettuce and carrots, but that's coming later. Maybe that's the secret. You gotta put a bunch of melted American cheese in your lettuce, make a little cheesy lettuce wrap. Yeah. Surprisingly busy for a 3 p.m. like bar. I mean, the bar was completely full. Every table was packed. There was people lined up out the door. I was surprised we even got in. Because most places you would think you know, if they're a popular burger joint, you'd think like maybe 4 to like the rest of the night they'd be super packed, but like in between lunch and dinner you'd have a shot. Not here. They're packed to the brim and with good reason. I don't really have a fry technique. I just started like lining them up. Yeah, here we go. We're building a little log cabin here in my hands here. It's going to be my signature technique. That made the fries super easy. I don't know if it was because of consistency or what, but those fries were so good. I like it when the fries are cooked in the oil that's been used for a little bit that day. So like they get a little bit darker. They got a little bit extra spunk to them. Shit, I think I barely even used the ketchup. Only when my mouth got really dry. Because they were yummy all by themselves. Nom, 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 nom. Not gonna lie though, when I first like got done with the burgers and looked down at the fries, I was like, I don't know if I'm doing this. In my head, started to doubt. Press X to doubt. That was me giggling at the guy walking by again because he was telling me that, and I don't know if he can do it. It's a lot of food. I was hitting him with the ha 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 ha. Probably should have done it with a mouthful of fries though. It's kind of rude. Classic scoop. Nom, 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 nom. Hands are coming up. A couple deep breaths. Ooh, a couple burps. Yo, I will say, eating burgers and fries was awesome for helping produce burps when I needed them, compared to like the vegetables that I've been eating at home. Because when you're down 4 pounds of cabbage, your body's like, I don't know why, but I couldn't burp. And when I did, there were little tiny little burps, and I was like, that didn't make any room at all. What's going on here? But no, with the fries and stuff, solid burps all the way through. Hit them with that good belch. That ketchup bottle's probably not the best spot, but that's what we got. Homie's chilling. Yeah, we're killing it. We're getting it. Go, 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 go. And what are we at? We're probably just about at the 10-minute mark. I would do this again just for the sheer goodness of the food. Oh my. Build another log cabin. Couple more and... Abra. Abra, 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 abra. Got that Pac-Man fever. I think we got to find a more efficient way to eat the French fries. I guess that's probably something that just comes with practice. Get the little guys, little crunchy boys. The best ones. The little crunchers that maybe they left in the fryer for a couple of batches. They pull them out. Yum. Oh, move the ketchup bottle about 15 minutes too late, you bozo. You know, this is the home stretch. Victory's in sight. Let's go! He's so hyped. Now we gotta hit him with the Beard Meats Food Classic and scrape off the plate. Again, I cannot express enough how much of an influence he is on my food eating. He's just so entertaining to watch. So if you don't like this, but you are interested in the space, Beard Meats MEATS Food. I mean, that dude, he's from the UK. He's like top 16 or 17 eaters in the world right now. He's so good. Yeah, Scoop. All right, so that was finishing the challenge, right? And I was looking over at my girlfriend's plate. I was like, yo, they're going to think I threw all my fries on your plate. They're going to think I cheated. And she's like, but I'm full. And I was like, all right, give me those. Give me them fries. So everything here on out is a straight stretch challenge. Did the food challenge. Waiting on a t-shirt. Might as well not let this food go to waste. Yeah, I didn't have to like jump up and down or weasel my way around, getting some burps out or nothing. I mean, this was a comfy challenge. So it seems all my nervousness was ill-founded. Oh yeah, she had a little bit of special sauce on her plate. I was cooking with that. Yeah. Boom shakalaka. And in yet another tribute to the good old Beard Meats food, I caught our waiter walking by. I was like, yo, you got a dessert menu? So we got a vanilla shake. I had to speed this up. It was so hard to eat this quick. You can see me rubbing my throat and hold my head because I was getting a couple brain freezes. You know how you eat the ice cream and your throat feels like it's on fire, but from cold? I don't know. It's bad. I don't like it. So that was difficult to eat quickly, but it's like if we're going to stretch out the stomach, we're going to do it right. So we're going to take the challenge, some extra fries, and a big dumbass shake. Ugh. Oh, there it is. The prize. Super dope t-shirt. If you had your Nookie today, and if you don't remember, that was called the Nookie Supreme. I think the regular burger is just called a Nookie. Would highly recommend either of them. Heavily fighting the brain freeze. Oh yeah, and that's it. Thanks y'all for watching. If you're still here, if you liked it, feel free to smash the like button and the subscribe button, all that cool YouTube stuff. But otherwise, I can't thank you guys enough for hanging out and going on this journey with me. That was just number one. We'll see what the future holds for more food challenges with Scoop Eats.